Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I try to bring you new providers, new technologies, and introduce you to the best professionals in the industry, all so you can make an informed decision. Today, I'd like to welcome Sudhir Nambiar, the CEO of xAmplify. Sudhir is a lifelong serial entrepreneur. He co-founded xAmplify almost 5 years ago to help B2B and SaaS companies solve their biggest problem in the channel today. That is creating sustainable revenue with sales partners by reducing the time to payback with lead generation campaigns from months down to weeks. xAmplify is a very unique company that I think all carriers, providers, and sales partners need to learn about. Why? Because they're a game changer for this industry. I've had several pre-storyboarding meetings with these guys, and I had the pleasure of having a full 1-hour demo. That's why I'm bringing this unique company to your attention. Sudhir, welcome to the Top Gun Show.
Thank you, Steve. Thanks a lot for inviting me again, and very excited talking about xAmplify and what we do for the channel.
Well, let's start with that. Tell us who xAmplify is and what you do and for whom.
We do we do for both sides of the equation, the complete channel, like the suppliers, the vendors, as well as the partners. We are a distributed marketing automation platform or a sales enablement platform, which vendors can use to enable their sales partners to go and sell more to and acquire new customers, prospects, everything like that. So we do it, everything comes in one platform and completely compliant ways, compliance in the sense GDPR, so that it is you're not stepping on each other's toes and you're not violating any laws. Not only that, the sales partners can be rest assured that their contacts is not going to be shared with the vendors or anybody like that. I mean, being in the channels, probably you also understand that that's one of the biggest concerns, that which is a very valid concern as well, though. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not valid, but it's a very valid concern.
Well, in one of our past meetings, you made the comment that consumption is driving the market need through partnerships. Briefly explain that comment.
So consumption, again, so most of the industry is moving towards subscription. So if you sell somebody something on subscription, obviously you're not just assuming that the customer is only going to buy that subscription. You want to increase the consumption so you can charge on usage. How many suppliers or vendors have foot on the street to go and talk to the customer, to the end customer, to increase the usage? There is a need for partners to be more engaged today than sell it once than before. So today, the more and more we go towards marketplaces, ecosystems, all these words that we are using, it's all great. But at the end of the day, the usage-based subscription will drive the usage-based activities. If you have a partner which is already in your network, your ecosystem, your world, why not enable them to do this? So more and more consumption-based economy comes in. Your partnership is needed to be more and more aligned to you and your direct sales and your internal organization.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. Your proprietary platform is really unlike anything I've ever seen. Some people say, well, I use HubSpot. But after seeing your platform in action, that's like comparing a bicycle to a Ferrari as a mode of transportation, in my opinion. Am I correct?
Yes. I mean, that's kind words from you, Steve. But yeah, I mean, we're very different than HubSpot. Now, HubSpot, you can definitely use HubSpot, Marketo, all of the marketing automation platforms. I mean, there are a lot of them. There are like, I don't know, 7,000 of them that you can use. But everybody's focus is for you to sell to your customers. Our platform is a distributed HubSpot. Think of us like a distributed HubSpot. Like, you can do your marketing, you can go to your customers, which you would be going in one form or the other, but you can use our platform to enable everything that you are doing to all your thousands of indirect sales partners. Every single sales partner gets their own version of HubSpot with your content. So even if you take our standalone, our platform, the coolest thing about us is every single vendors you're working with, suppliers, providers, anybody you're working with, they all can feed in campaigns to you. You have your contact list, you are under control. This is your account. You can use it. And again, it's compliant. You would do your own domain settings, you do all those things. It's your under your control. You have the same list, everything is maintained for you, and you're getting all content, everything, collaborated content, anything, co-branded, branded, not branded, however it is, every single thing you get it, and you can use it within your organization to go to your prospects. So that's the difference between us and a direct marketing organization, or direct marketing automation platform, which is where HubSpot and everybody does it. But and say, for example, somebody says, okay, why don't I give a version of HubSpot to all my partners? You can give it. However, again, everybody will have to import the collaterals and the analytics behind that. So on our platform, the vendors can see what is it that so XYZ's my sales partner, how are they using my campaigns? How many people did they launch? What happened to that? They don't see the names of the people. They won't ever see the contact who the emails have gone, but they can see what happened to the content around it. Did they click more? Is there more views coming on a certain type of content? If that is the case, then they can enable more. They can do multi-touch campaigns, all of those kind of things. Helping
That's
the
great,
sales
man.
more.
This is great, and I can't wait for the next few weeks because we're gonna unveil this a little bit at a time from the vendor provider standpoint, from the sales partner standpoint. We're gonna actually talk to some people using it. We got some good episodes coming up. Well, Sudhir, I know you're a big fan of the Top Gun Show, and I know there are millions and millions of people watching you right now. Why don't you tell the viewers a fun or little known fact about yourself?
I'm a big nature lover. I support butterfly societies and bee conservation societies a lot. Um, and I would request the millions of people go, and you will have one chapter or the other near your house or near wherever you stay. Donate $50, whatever you can. The world is depleting of bees and even butterflies. We are not planting flowers. I'm sure everybody else is trying to do their bit on creating batteries and things like that, changing people behavior, but we need to have butterflies and bees. Otherwise, there's no pollination happening, and we are not getting forestation. So
I love it. I love it. Butterflies and bees. That's where it's at, man. I appreciate that. Well, hey, Sudhir, I know you're busy. Thanks for carving out time to be on the Top Gun Show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Steve. Thanks a lot. Looking forward.
Thanks for watching, everybody.